Hi guys, welcome back. This is Biased and Unbiased. I'm Sanjay,
I'm Sonia.
and today we will be discussing things that you should discuss before you get into a serious relationship, maybe move in, get married, etc. etc.
Before you commit to a committing relationship, before you commit in a relationship,
Before you
basically.
take the next step.
Unajua, you don't have to take a next step. You just can have a committed relationship. You're just dating,
The
but
step of being
the
committed.
step of being committed, yes.
Yes, like you have decided this is now serious.
Yes. Ama you're seeing a future with this person.
Exactly.
Okay. So should you go first?
uh hapo tu mali umesema the future, you think you should plan for the future. How do you see your future? You should ask your partner like, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself in future? Maybe where do you want to live? Hmm? Exactly.
So basically, your future is,
It's broad.
yes, it's so big because, okay, when you specifically categorize it to where you want to live, maybe it's, should we, unajua kuna watu they're not comfortable staying in a certain hood.
Yeah.
They want to, na wewe you're comfortable staying in another hood, and then
Yeah.
you need to,
Yeah, maybe your partner wants to live in Kilimani, and you think Kilimani is too expensive. You
you
are
want to
like,
stay in Ruiru.
or you want to stay, you're like, let's compromise, let's go to Kiambu Road, or and maybe they want to live close to town, and you like the suburbs.
Yes, true, 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 true,
Mm,
true. They want like to stay in a noisy place, and then you
yeah,
just want to be in a quiet
yeah,
place that hata haina tenants.
exactly. You like to keep to yourself, and then maybe they are a social person. They want to stay in a place that is full of activities.
Activities.
Yeah,
But I think sasa hapo si you have to come into um, compromise. You compromise both
yeah,
of you. Ama you look at each other's point of view, then you say, how, where is this person coming from?
yeah,
If really you want to stay in a crowded place and then I want to live in the suburb, what is the advantage and the disadvantage? And then you compromise.
yeah, yeah,
Ama
yeah.
kuna watu wanaona buying an apartment is does not make sense.
Mm,
You want to build
mm.
a
By the way, that
your
can be
own
another
compound,
another
and
issue. Like,
mm,
should we build a house,
or should we buy an
or should we
apartment,
buy an apartment or an already completed
that house?
house?
Ama should we take mortgage?
Yeah, actually, there are so many topics you need to discuss before you decide. Oh my gosh, I had not even
Especially
thought about
location.
that.
Mhm. But I think when it comes to you, maybe you can find. I don't know. I am anti buying apartments. I do not
Exactly.
know
Now
why
that is
people
what
buy
you will discuss
apartments.
with your partner. You might find your partner says, I think when we buy an apartment, the good thing about buying an apartment, you'll have the amenities. Maybe there's a pool, there's a security, there's someone to clean up, maybe there's backup electricity, there's a
Mostly it's
lot of
closer to
amenities, and
town.
then maybe there are a lot of people and their children. Maybe your children will have children to play with.
Play with.
Yeah, there are some advantages.
But see, there are also places like the estates where
Yeah,
they still have the amenities.
yeah.
The roads are okay. There is electricity. There is a pool for the estates, and it's still private, and it's something that you'll have for a
But
long
it's
time.
also going to depend on your budget.
Yes, but see, when you see people buying 15 million, 20 million apartments, the money can build your house.
That's a discussion you should have with your partner before you decide how we're
Before
going
you
to do
decide,
this.
or should you take a mortgage,
Yeah,
or should we save up and buy?
exactly.
So, God, committing is so hard.
Something else you should discuss is the living situation before you move in. Like, how are we going to do the chores? How are we going to pay the bills?
Who pays this? Who pays that? Who is
Yeah,
this responsibility.
Who's going to do the dishes? Who's going to cook?
But I think like the housework can, like we can both do them.
Yeah, but you need to
Whoever wants
discuss.
to. Yes, if they are comfortable, but we don't have to like say this is you have to do this.
Yes.
Okay, labda useme yes, true. Like if you get home first, I'm
Ye-
not at work, you cook. When I
Yeah.
get home first, I
I'll
cook.
yeah, or I'll
And
do
then
the
there are
dishes.
these houseworks, that house chores zenye no one like, kama inaweza kuwa mimi I don't like doing laundry, I don't like doing dishes.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I understand my man does not like doing dishes. So
Or maybe you guys don't like doing chores at all. You decide we're going to
to
hire
hire
someone.
help, true.
Yeah. Even
You,
if it's a day bag.
ama it's someone who comes in once in a while to
Yeah.
just clean up,
To do like general cleaning.
cleaning.
And
So
then
they-
those small chores, kama kuweka socks kwa basket.
but sijui shida inakwanga nini na wanaume. Unaingia kwa nyumba, unatoa socks, unarusha. You're like, bro, siwende tu weke kwa basket ama uziweke
Ama
kama
unaona
umerusha, ukiamka unaamka nazo.
ama unaona basket hapa lakini tuweka hapa chini.
Kwa nini by the way? Why did they
I don't know.
why did they do that?
I don't know, but that's something. If it bothers you a lot, you know, some of us we just don't care. We're like, you do you. Some people that will really bother them.
True.
If it's something that really bothers you, you have to discuss it earlier. Msikosane juu ya socks.
But
Imagine.
you also need to, before you commit, probably you were in a relationship where they used to come to your place, you used to go to their place. So you can see if how they stay in their place, is this something that you can work with?
Yeah.
When they come to your place, do they feel like you're a very dirty girl or whatever? Unajua, there are men who do not like seeing dirty dishes in a sink. So they come over to your place and umepile vyombo because you don't like doing dishes.
Ama you don't care.
Ama you don't really.
You're like,
nitaosha
I'll
nikiwa
clean them later.
later.
Yeah.
Na wenye wanatakanga asubuhi ukiamka, you make sure the house is clean. There
are no dishes.
There are no dirty dishes. The house. Na wewe unasema vyombo ni zangu, nitaosha nikitaka.
Like there's some people who don't like seeing a dirty dish in the sink.
True. I think also that a major thing that you should discuss is religion.
Yeah.
Especially right now, because if si lazima ikue other hizo nini
Christian, another denomination.
Si lazima
it's about the church.
Cut across, because there are people who go to these Protestants, then hawa kanisa za mutaratara, Catholic, PCA, hizo SCK.
Na wewe yenu ni Aribashaka.
I know. Your man feels like saying you're filled with the Holy Spirit looks insane. Now wewe like going to a church and just sitting down for like 2 hours look like you're doing the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you get committed, or if you guys are getting married or something, should we stick to different churches? Should we find a common ground? Should I come? Unajua, mostly inakwanga dem ndiye atahama church.
Yeah, but some girls are really into their church. That's something you should discuss.
Yes. So ama kila mtu aende church yake, ama we find a common ground. Wewe utoke PCA, mimi nitoke kanisa yetu, tutafute kanisa moja yenye iko hapa katika ina balance kidogo. Exactly. Yes.
But that is something you'll decide. You know, some people don't mind. You go to your church, I'll go to my church.
But sasa the problem is when kids comes in, wataenda church gani?
Exactly. That's a problem.
That is a major problem. Juu wewe unataka mtoto wako aende Catholic, afanye catechism, whatever.
Catechism.
Yes, catechism. Na wewe unataka mtoto wako
akuje ndio adipiwe kwa maji ya baptiziwe.
You know, yes, and then si unajua hiyo you cannot be baptized when you're young. They want the child to know God in a different way.
Yeah.
Or like you're Islamic, I'm Christian. So what do we do? Will I convert? Or can we just stay Islamic, I stay Christian?
Yeah.
But then again, how do we bring up children?
That's the problem of that couple, but they need to discuss. The problem is if they don't come to an agreement before they
know.
decide that this is serious,
Because
it is always going to come back and haunt them.
yes, it's always gonna be a problem because maybe probably the man is like, no, I want my baby. Especially if the man is the one who's Islamic, I think the major problems in a religion are brought up by men
Because
mostly.
the men are the head of the family, and they feel like what they say should go.
We should, yes,
Because I saw somewhere that the man is the priest of the household.
yes, which is true. He's the head of the house, but then again, what about me?
That's why you need to discuss before you get you see if it's a deal breaker, you'll be like, hey, see this one,
This is going
it's
to be
not going to
because there are
work.
people who actually break up or like get out of marriages because of religion.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You feel like this is not something I can do.
On a lighter note, something else you should discuss is the things you can share. Is it okay if we share a towel? Is it okay if we share a toothbrush?
Toothbrush hapana.
You know, some people don't mind. Utakuja siku moja ukute toothbrush yako iko wet and then you ask what happened. Babe, nilitumia yako sikuwa napata yangu.
Towel makes sense. Towel, it's okay.
There are some people who don't also want to share the towel.
I think towel is a compromise.
Yes, but there are some people
But
who
it
don't
depends
want
with
to.
my person.
Yeah.
There's a person I would go out with and I wouldn't share their towel. But there's
And
another
then he'll
one.
come and take you.
But then there's another one who like I know they are clean. Unajuanga mtu wako ni msafi ama si msafi. You know how their hygiene is. So you're like, huyu tunaweza share.
Exactly.
Kuna mwingine
you need to know what are the things you can share.
Kuvaa nguo zake.
Kuna mtu atakuja avae boxer ya mtu wake na maybe mtu wake hataki kushare.
Lakini boxer is okay.
The best. So imagine I saw someone complaining like, sasa shida ni udem anashinda akivaa boxer zangu, ninaenda kuvaa nakuta sina ya
kuvaa ni chafu.
You know, that's something you need to discuss.
But sasa if you know this is your man's favorite boxer, you don't wear it.
Unakuanga na favorite kweli? I don't even know.
See, it's the same way we girls have a favorite bra. I don't have a favorite bra.
I have.
Exactly. So if your man notices you wear this bra most often, when you're like going places, you wear this specific pants. So they know this is your favorite. When you see your man wear this is the boxer they wear most of the time, you don't wear it.
But you can ask, is it okay?
Is it okay to
share about
true? Kwani sisi wanavanga nini yetu? Labda dera.
Socks.
So,
yeah,
socks na kama mnashare mguu viatu.
But
shoe size the same.
Yeah, hata shoes. Alafu story ya lights on or lights off. How do you sleep?
Mimi sasa hiyo okay, personally
it
wouldn't affect me.
Lights on or lights off?
I don't care. If I'm sleepy, I will sleep.
Even if I come and put on bright lights like this, you will not wake up.
If I am asleep, I am asleep. I will not even notice you. The lights are on.
There are some people who cannot sleep with the slightest light. Unaona hata ile inamulikanga hivi kwa mlango hapo juu. Kale ka space, they'll wake up.
Mimi hata unaona kama niko na usingizi hadi mpige kelele hapo. Unless ni ile kelele imekuja out of the blue, watu wakapiga kelele once, unajua hiyo itakuamsha. But these are the ones like people are having fun, people are partying, blah blah blah, and then I fall asleep. Should not wake me up.
Also about falling asleep, like what time do you go to bed, and will you leave me watching the TV? Will it distract you? Ama utaniambia via earphones?
Okay, me as you've had, I don't have a problem.
Like now you'll have to discuss. If your person has a problem with noise, but the guys they hear the slightest noise. Unaweza lala the whole night. The guy will wake up and tell you, ulisikia usiku kulikuwa hivi na hivi.
Like what? Where?
Eh.
Okay, sasa inaweza kuwa topic of discussion where my person like maybe I'm like up late watching wao wamelala, but because they can watch and it does not distract me, I will not be considerate about how they're feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, so see, just do your phones. Sasa kama una watch na TV utafanya
Utaweka kama sentinel, uweke volume 0 alafu karibia TV.
hapo itabidi pia ya compromise. But mi naona juanga kama uko na usingizi, no matter where you are, you will sleep.
Imagine people are different.
Unaweza lala kama umesimama, what do you mean?
Alafu pia kuna time unataka kujiforce ulale because tomorrow you have to go to work.
Okay, true. That is another thing that's slight also ni, do you eat alone? Do you wait for them to come in? Kule pamoja.
That's an issue, by the way.
Ama nikikula peke yangu kama hajakula, is it a problem? Nikikula before kuja, is it a problem? Tunakula kwa sahani moja.
Yeah. Do you want us to share plate ama kila mtu kwa
sahani yake? Ama I don't know. But mimi naonanga kushare sahani ni upuzi. We will eat together. I will wait for you to come in, especially if you are not extremely late. Kama ni anakuja jioni, hata kama anakuja saa 3, I will adjust my eating time. Kama ni saa 3, that's fine. Saa 4, that is manageable. Late up, tukule pamoja. Unajua, when you're eating together, you also have time to catch up, discuss how their day was, talk about how they're feeling. You know, it's a good bonding time.
Hiyo story ya food pia, if he comes alafu akatae kula food yako.
So then if they're not coming to it, they should call me early and tell me, babe, don't cook, or like sinihesabu.
Utasikia vibaya.
It depends.
You should discuss. No eating outside. Kama unajua napika, make sure.
No, see, then they are supposed to call me. Ile kitu yenye itafanya nisikie vibaya ni nimepika
to cook and then
I was not even hungry. Yes. Yeah. It's the effort of me going to the kitchen, cooking, and then when they come in, they're like, no, I'm not eating. Why wouldn't you call me early and tell me, by the way, I'm going out with my friends na tunakula, so most likely nakuja nikiwa nimeshiba, so nijisort venye nitakula. You see, that makes sense. Kuliko pia ni ile kitu inaweza pia nikasirisha ni, I have cooked, and then because I did not want you to eat alone, and maybe we have kids already, watoto wakikula si ningekula na wao, so I'll wait up for you to come so that we can eat together. Then when you're in, you say you're not eating.
That's so bad.
Yes. So I don't think women get angry because their men are not eating in the house.
It's because of the effort.
The effort and the circumstances. I wake up, I wait for you to come in so that we can eat together, and then you say you're not eating, and probably you have Atakama was not only cooking for, especially when you have kids, maybe you have an option of eating with your babies, your kids, because you'll still not eat alone. Now you had to cook because of them. So it's not the effort of cooking, it's the effort of waiting for you to come. Nikule chakula ya kuomiwa.
Aki, and you will have eaten it fresh.
Exactly. So I think it's the effort.
Yeah. And I don't know why men think it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal.
Hata kama ni wao, when they are like on roles and responsibility, when I am at work and probably I'm paying most of the bills because my man is not working, then they're supposed to help with the housework. I don't know why men find it weird that I went to work and then you come in and the house is clean and food is cooked. They start feeling like umekaliwa. But really,
that's why you need to have that talk. You know your man, what
type of person they are. Yeah. Because it really does not make sense for me to come after work, cook, and then I'm still the one maybe who is paying rent, who's paying this kids' school fees, or if we don't have kids yet, I'm the one who is paying bills. I'm the one who is doing this. Like, if you're not working, if you're not going to work, please help me out in the house. Yeah. That is not too much to ask. Ni vile tu anafikiria unaonyesha madhara, but huwezi kaa kwa nyumba the whole day na vyombo ni chafu. I'm not asking you to do laundry.
Mm.
vyombo
Just
ni
bare
chafu,
minimum.
hakuna chakula, mi ndo nakuja nioshe vyombo, sahani kwenye niliacha asubuhi ama kwenye ulikulia. I honestly cannot stay with someone like that. Sasa hapo itabidi ikuwe ndio na, if it's like that then they are the one who are paying the most bills. Juu pia
Yani, issue ya finances like you have to discuss.
Juu pia sidhani naweza employ house girl na we don't have a baby na the money is staying in the house doing nothing. Does not make sense. Ama unaona ni?
Unajua me maybe I just don't care.
No, like you're okay with if you're not working at home, you're going out and then you come back home in the evening, probably you've been dealing with traffic, the work stress, and then you come as kama you just go to the office. Of course, there's some days
you're like, either I'm too tired to deal with this.
Then you come back to the house, your man maybe probably lose job ama ako leave. You come in home and then you have to
do
start
everything.
Cooking for them,
you clean up
kwenye alieka chai still in the table. Are you comfortable with that?
I don't know.
No, really, you have to know. Nikama, how do you feel when you go out and maybe you go back home, sema hasa kama ni kwenyu, then you had left people at home, and then when you go back the dishes are still in the sink.
Hey, that is too bad. Zitakuwa zishaanza kunini.
No, like so you'll start feeling like I am being overworked.
Yeah, you will feel badly.
Ama you're like you get home like around 8 and then you're told, Joy, and I'll pick you.
Nitamwambia, no, that's why you need to have this stuff.
Like, if you feel like some type of way, that is still the same. Unajua, when it comes to staying pamoja, it's about the way you stay with your family. Things that are still the ones that will do that to you when you're in a relationship or when you stay with someone, because basically the same arrangement that you stay at home, still the same thing that will come here in the family, because when it comes to that, love does not really matter.
Love is not everything.
See,
I might love you, but you're not. But love is not everything.
So we discussed finances.
Yeah, finances, like, should we take a loan? Should we save up? Should we buy a car? Should we buy land? Should we build a home? Should we buy a house?
Who pays these? Who pays for these? Who pays for these?
Yeah.
If you pay rent, do I buy food?
Do we have a joint account, or does everybody deal with their own money?
Account?
Yeah.
Do you have joint investments?
Exactly.
So if you buy land,
itaandikwa nani?
Is it mine or it's ours or it's yours?
Exactly. These are some things you need to discuss.
Let me ask you, if you buy land with your person, how do you think it should be?
I think you should both be on the deed.
Okay. What about a joint account?
You can have a joint account and individual account. Joint account is where you do like the savings for big projects, and then your individual ni kama ukitaka hadi kununua kitu kidogo yako, you don't have to start going to the joint kutoa pesa. Matumizi yako ndogo ndogo, put your money aside. But savings zenye maybe you want like to have a project together, mnaeka kwa joint.
So the joint, do you share 50-50 ama?
No. Ukisikia uko na pesa unataka kuweka, you just put.
What about you both having like separate saving accounts?
It's okay. But
like there's the
bora tu you have one yenye mmeagree yes ni joint, and you alafu the thing you should do with a joint account, make sure that both of you are signees, like siwezi toa pesa kama hauko. That way you'll feel at least hata itakulimit kujaribu kuenda withdraw, because this is savings. Unajua savings yako unaweza amua acha nitoe, but when you're joint, like unajua I can't go niende nitoe peke yangu.
So in case it does not work out and you have a joint account, do you put into account what everyone has contributed? So when you're like you want to like
I think it
get
depends.
out of it? Do you share your money, like what I contributed and then what you contributed, or do we share equally?
I think it depends on
Uh-huh.
if you can remember the transactions you made. Naweza kupe, if not itabidi tuende 50-50.
But see, unajua, I think the bank can tell this contribution came to this from this one came from this.
But I think before you decide you creating that joint account, you guys must have been already in that next committed stage.
like you're overcommitted. Or you're seeing a future in it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But
This that one is a
it's
tricky affair.
it's a very tricky affair, especially for women. Although when my man is saving more, I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm
saving
saying.
more,
That's
then
what I'm
break
saying.
up and then
In that joint account, that's why I'm saying in that joint account, before you decide you're opening this joint account, you should decide, what type of money are we putting here?
what percentage do we have a fixed amount?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we should, if you're both earning, we should have a fixed amount. Kila mtu will save this amount. No.
You will discuss that with your
But
partner.
if my man is earning more, then he should save
you know,
more.
if he's feeling generous and maybe you have a project,
Uh-huh.
maybe mnataka kujenga, and you guys, tuseme wewe una earn like 70, yeye ana earn kama 200. Sasa utamwambia juu mimi I can only afford like 10, kwa tu naeka 10.
No, see, he's the man. He can save up more. Niko na double standard, I know. But
what if it's okay, wewe unapendanga sana ukifeel ni wewe una earn more. What if you're the one earning 200 and he's earning 70 and you're saving up to build up?
how about I save and then buy? Nikijuange nikae nikijua he land na mimi nilinunua.
So kama you're the one earning more,
I want to save up. I'll still buy the land for
in
us.
whose name?
See, in my name. See, I'm the
But yeye akinunua na yeye akinunua, tuseme ni ana earn more.
Kama ni yeye ananunua, si unajua it's the duty of a man to protect and provide.
So
I'm just a helper.
Utaandikwa kwa deed.
Amenunua tukiwa na yeye.
So utaandikwa.
It's ours.
Will you be written on
Yes, what do you mean? I am submitting to this man. I'm waking up I have invested in other things other than money. I'm waking up to make sure he goes to work clean. His clothes are ironed.
What if he doesn't mind doing that cleaning or hiring someone? You know, there's some men who want their women to live like princesses. They're like, hey babe, why are you doing that? We can hire someone to do that. Yeah.
But it's mostly the men who earns more, not the one who earns lesser.
Of course he has the money. They are saying you need to get someone to do
exactly
that.
So if he's earning more, he has a voice to tell me.
But he might be earning less, but he's doing well.
Yes.
Like he can afford to hire someone to do the work. But you're still earning more. Let's say maybe you earn like 1 million, he earns like 500.
Can we do like shares? This is my share in this is your share in this. We will save up together, but then again, 3/4 of it is mine, 1/4 is yours.
It doesn't work like
hard.
that.
It's so hard.
That's why you need to have that talk. And I think that's where love comes in. How much do you love this person? Are you willing to sacrifice?
Would you do that? What would you do? Like if you're earning more than your man and you're saving up, are you okay saving a very high amount than him, and then the title deed being in both of your name? Are you okay with that?
Me, I'm okay with that.
You're not, but are you okay with like if he's earning more? Okay, so
as long as both your names are there, it's okay.
So I think the problems comes in like when it comes like if I am also okay with it. That's how the problem comes in if this does not work.
Yeah, now that is where you look.
When it does not work, let me tell you, most men are terrible. When you see madam, we are like, we have a soft heart. We feel like because the highest contribution was his, he can stay with his. But the man will be like, we
You know,
bought it together.
if you bought it together and you did not agree on the one who made the highest
No,
contribution,
I basically I made the highest contribution.
if you ndio nasema if you can't agree, kama mimi maybe tulibai kitu ya like 500, wewe ukatoa 400, mimi nikatoa 100. If we are parting
Splitting.
ways, if you can't pay me the 100, you'll have to sell it, then you pay me back.
Sasa si unajua hiyo time pesa zangu zingekuwa zimeappreciate.
But now sasa hii ni story ya break up.
No, nakwambia when it comes to break up, sometimes women are more lenient than men, especially on property bought together. Men will be like, oh, we bought this together, we should share half. Oh, but whoever, you will be considerate to know that this person did this more than me. So
Me, I think when you're parting ways, it's only fair mwende 50-50, since hata kama nilicontribute kidogo,
you are doing you are catering
it
for
was
other
ni
bills.
kama ile story ya the woman who gave 3 shillings. That one was appreciated more than the one who gives a lot of money because they still have a lot of money. Ni kama una earn sema una earn 50,000 and then you contribute 20,000. Unaona umebaki just na 30. Mi nina earn 70, ni contribute your 20,000, nimebaki na 50. Who has made a bigger sacrifice?
It's obvious it's the person who has given more, like not more in terms of amount, quantity,
In their percentage.
Yeah, in quality.
Exactly, that's why I'm saying hata kama one person contributed more, it's not because this other one did not want to contribute. That's why it's only fair because I'm mwende 50-50.
But finances are so hard. Then you start feeling, I think also here, it also depends on extended families, because as a woman you might feel like if you contribute 50-50, if this person bahati mbaya tu akufe mbele yako, watu wao watakuja kunyang'anya hizo property.
No, that's why inasema mwandikwe majina nyinyi wote.
So
if you're both, tuseme mmenunua shamba nyinyi wawili, mmeandikwa kwa deed, obvious hakuna mtu atakuja kuclaim ati amekufa sasa ni yangu. See, the other owner is still there.
Yes.
But history ya acha niandikwe peke yangu, hiyo ndio inaleta shida.
Never do that.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
It's a big problem, especially for us women.
And then you're left there, you have children to raise.
Nah, you know, hata kama you wanna
to pay.
Hata inaweza kuwa sometimes it is like the man is earning more, I'm not earning more, but then again all his money is going to the investment, and then what I am earning is going in to pay the day-to-day bills.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm not contributing to anything really, or to the investment, but you're doing the investment as I handle other things.
Exactly.
So when you buy that land, regardless of whether I did not contribute, you're supposed to have a joint registration.
Exactly.
Sababu mimi nilikuwa nalipa rent, nalipa school fees, when you're like ukingangana how you're going to own a home.
You're not struggling ati hii pesa yenye nina save ninafaa kuweka tena, hapana, kando nilipe, ninunue chakula, nilipe nyumba, ninunue stima. Like stima ikizima, useme acha tu nilipe stima. Utaanza kumwambia baba nani tuma pesa ya stima.
Exactly. Ama sijui nini, mtoto amefukuzwa.
You just deal with this. It might seem like it's a little, but you're making the bigger sacrifice.
True. Very. Especially day-to-day bills are more.
Yeah.
Very expensive than even the savings.
Exactly. Something else, vile umesema extended family. How you deal with your in-laws. Can they come and stay over? Can you host them? How long can you host someone? Can they come and visit unannounced, or should they call before they come? Such things. Mkienda ushago, how long do you stay at ushago?
Where do you spend holidays?
Where do you spend the holidays?
What's your take on relatives coming into your place?
It's short term. And by short term, I mean 2 or 3 days max.
Ulipata adabu. So I think Mimi, it depends on why they are coming, and when they come, do we have some ground rules? Like I feel like sometimes you have issues with your relatives coming to your place because when they come, you just Asante, thank you so much for coming, blah, blah, blah. You just in that bubbly moment, and then when they extend their visit, what should they do? What should they not do? And you,
Mgeni siku ya kwanza.
yes, unaona ile after America, it will be hard for you to tell them, by the way, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. When they come in, you tell them, as much as you're staying, we either we do not want you to stay for a long time, we're giving you like a month. Kama maybe umekuja kutafuta kazi ama kukuja, you've like, si unajua inaweza kuwa your relative amepata kazi in Nairobi, they don't have anywhere to stay
before they
settle. So we're giving you like 2-3 months maximum, maybe umewapea 3 months uko umehama. So when they stay for a whole year, it starts becoming a problem.
Now that's what I'm saying, you need to discuss with your partner, because wewe huwezi anza kuambia in-law wako unafaa kuenda, because no, it will seem like this girl alikuja, our brother hajui we are from the same nini. It will be the brother telling them.
Hata kama it's me telling them, it's when they come in the first day when you're still having good mood. Unajua mkikuja the first time hunijui vizuri, mimi sikujui, so it will not be a problem me telling you ni sawa umekuja, but after like the 3rd month you need to move out.
But I think the best person to do that
is the other,
is that person. Usichukiwe.
Imagine hata usipomwambia utachukiwa tu.
Yeah, utachukiwa, but
tell them,
there's no
let
need
them know.
Mzoeane.
But if you're not the one telling, mama, you cannot like approach it alone.
Yeah.
You can approach it with your partner.
Yeah, together.
Or
your partner
can do it.
The message. Yes.
Na akaya kijua if huku unajua kuna mtu wako like, this is when we do dishes, this is when we cook, this is when we eat, because there's a time you stay with someone, nyinyi mnakulanga jioni, mimi sisi kama kwetu tunakulanga saa 3. When you come into our place and then you start cooking at 6-7, itafanya tuanze kukula chakula baridi, and then when I tell you, when ushapika, start feeling like, oh, mimi nataka nipike mapema nimalizane nayo, and then maybe watch and all, and then mimi I'm comfortable with. See, not most people watch news. When 9 ikifika, you can just go cook. You know. Na unataka upike 6. So like staying with relatives and guests is not a problem. I think what people need to do is when they come over the first day, or maybe the first day is too much, the second day or the 3rd day you sit them down, especially if they are staying una watu wa siku 2-3, that's fine. Takuja tu wafanye chenye wanataka waende. But if you're planning to stay with someone more than a week, you should sit them down and tell them, this is what we do here, this is what we don't do. If you need something, this is the person you ask. Because I'm also not comfortable with maybe my cousin asking my husband things. It will not, if it is not sitting well with me, I will need to tell you that. If you need something, you come to me, not to him. It is not, I don't know, or you can go to him, but I know, najua, ina depend.
Especially family. Family
can
take so much advantage.
Sure.
Because they feel entitled. No, friends at least mnaweza kuwa na kaheshima kidogo. But family they feel, ai, sini kwetu, kwani kwa brother yangu sini kama kwangu.
Especially kama huyo brother yake ndiye ako na pesa kuniliko. Hapo ndio entitlement inakujanga. Kama mimi ndio niko na pesa kuliko bwanangu, watu wetu wakikuja kwetu watakuwa more entitled. So if I'm the one who has more money, I need to sit you down and tell you, you need to respect my husband. You need to do this. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. You know.
By the way, that's why I'm kuingiana sana. Respect inapoteanga.
Me kwanza family. Hapana. I don't have a problem with you coming to my place when I'm staying alone, but
when you're in a committed relationship.
Hata siko hiyo si relationship, like you're staying together with your literally husband or wife or whatever, or you're just staying together, then there's have to be boundaries.
Yeah.
The things you can't do, there are things you can do. Plus, also people need to know that, especially family, if we are newly married, don't come stay at our place. It comes without saying. Juu sasa wewe unaona
Bado hatujazoeana,
Eh.
hatujajua like
what next?
what works, hatujaona like can we really make it on our own. You know, when you have people over, a lot of times when you're newly living together, bado hamna hiyo chance ya kujuana vizuri, like what do you like, what you don't like.
True.
You need to have that time.
Juu ni kama venye saizi your parents don't have problems with your relatives from whichever family coming in and staying for a whole year. But sasa wewe you feel like si unaona kama kwenu unapatanga my relatives wanakujanga wanakaa for a while and it's not a problem. But sasa when you guys are newly married, there needs to be boundaries. Family needs to know how the place unaenda. You give them time, like 5 years.
Yeah, you should give them time. Another thing you need to discuss.
Another thing you need to discuss is kids.
Oh yeah, do you want kids? How many kids do you want?
You don't really want kids.
No, I don't want kids. Do you want to have a white wedding? Do you want a traditional wedding?
Do you want us to try out first?
Do you want us to just come and try?
And then if it works, and then we can do a wedding.
Yeah. Or you just wedding is not in your to-do list. Are you okay with that?
Especially kids.
And pets.
Mimi kwanza pets.
Pets not allowed. Una make sure mkitafuta nyumba unatafuta nyumba yenye imeandikwa no pets.
Pets. Unajua pets inakuanga, unaona kama ni mimi napenda pets, inaweza kuwa a little bit manageable to my person than him wanting pets and me not wanting them.
You know, there are people who sleep with their pets in the bed.
Sasa hapo it's a problem.
There are people who sleep. I can't sleep without my cat.
Oh, why is my dog? Me pets, it's a no.
And children.
Kids, I think Mimi, I don't have a problem with having or not having, as long as
they are comfortable.
Na hata wenye tunapata ni si ati aniambia nataka 5 kids, watoke wapi?
Na economy.
I know. Unajua there are people who want a big family.
Hata kama maybe you are well off, bado 5 kids. It's still emotionally draining.
Maybe
mentally.
Maybe wewe unataka 4, mimi I want 2. We can settle maybe with 3 ama just 2. Ama like if naona ina make sense, you can still have 4. It depends on how you
approach it.
You approach it.
Yeah.
When to compromise. The people I'm just having 2 kids and that's it. But then this relationship, just like kusema men proved to be, naweza kufanya wawili, kila mtu ni important, they are amazing and good differently. It depends with who they are pairing up with. Kila mtu ni mzuri na depend ako na nani. So if you actually realize that we are working, we are just a perfect team, then you start realizing we wouldn't mind having more kids. But then again, if the relationship ikona a lot of ups and downs, then maybe hata kama mlikuwa mmesema mta have 4, then it's time to slow down. I think as much as you plan for it, kids, you vitu zingine zijipanga as you grow. You can decide like, we're having 2 kids, and then after you get your first baby, you realize you don't want any other baby.
Yeah.
You can say, I just want 1 baby, and then you realize, this is so amazing. I love being a mom. I love being a dad. Maybe we can have another one.
Yeah. It's not set on stone.
Yes, true. Na kuoga. Unaweza ingia kwa kitanda kama hujaoga venye umetoka kazi, ama you have to shower.
Yeah, that's something else we need to discuss.
Unaoga asubuhi na jioni, ama
unaoga ama unaweza lala usiku 2 bila kuoga.
Juu utoki, you know. Lakini hiyo I think it's ni nini na kila mtu. Kuna
Ina
mtu ako like
depend.
mi
Yeah.
nafika kwa nyumba kama
You just need to know what bothers them.
them, what bothers them. Kuna mtu
Mm.
hawezi kubali ingie kwa kitanda yake kwa mchafu.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu ako like si ulioga asubuhi.
Sawa.
Ama
Do
like
you-
wewe unataka kuoga, shida yako. Do you bro? Ninaweza kuwa hata ni mimi sipendi kuoga. My man is like, ama they just don't want to get intimate with you because you're...
Exactly.
What else should we discuss? Conflict resolution.
Yeah, how do you solve your issues? Mkikosana mnafaa kusort aje? Do you have a talk? There are others who don't talk, they just,
go MIA.
Not even MIA. It's much.
That is how they solve their dispute.
Yeah.
Me, I think, okay, for me, I feel like if this is us against everything else, we shouldn't go to bed angry at each other. Najua there are times that things are feeling so hot, but regardless of everything, we need to promise each other that
no going to bed
angry. If tunaenda we talk it out. Yes, I might give you space to
cool down,
but if I'm angry at this, jioni ikifika ninafaa nikwambie, babe, mimi I'm not comfortable with you doing this and this and this. This is not sitting well with me. What you said about this is, what you said about my family did not sit well with me. It made me feel unloved or unappreciated. I did not like your tone. I don't like you shouting at me. It makes me feel insignificant, Just talk. And then as much as unajua hawezi kuwa mmekasirikiana na mtu saizi, and then after tumeongea till we smile at each other.
You need to give them space.
Yes, we can just sleep, but already we've resolved it. Haujakuja nikakuangalia nikachana na wewe, ukakuja ukaenda kitchen ukajiekea chakula,
Yeah.
Na pia things like, no matter how angry we are with each other, if my man comes home after me, I'm serving them. If I come after them, they're serving me regardless. Like, unajua kuna mademu kwa as long as wakikasirikiana na watu wao hawawaekei chakula.
Wow.
Kwa like weenda ujisort, like hatuongeleshani. Wengine hasa mtu apike chakula yake. Mimi sisikii njaa, so sikupika. Anakuja unapotea.
Ama unakasirika unasema appetite imepotea.
Lakini si appetite hiyo, na ukikasirika appetite inapoteanga. That is something you need to know how to deal with it. Ama when issues get out of hand, do we call in a third party? Should we discuss our family business with our friends?
Yeah, depends.
Vile
tu mtaelewana. Whatever works for you. Bora tu usijaribu ati kuingisha that party na ujiongea na your partner.
True. Kama you can talk to other, hata mimi I'll talk to my friends when my relationship is draining me after nimejaribu kuisolve na haisolviki, and it's mentally drowning me. I need to talk to someone ama nitachizi.
Yeah.
I think it depends also with that. And whether to involve parents.
Yeah. But for me, I think at the end of the day, no matter who you involve, these things you just have to sort between the both of you. You might involve the third party, but hata kuja kaya hapo wachunge, atawambia na mtabaki hapo the both of you. So try as much as you can to solve it,
to know how to solve your disputes
and how you'll be solving them in future, because not every time you'll get someone to tell them, oh, nilimwambia iki sabuni hapa. People get angry over the smallest things. Yani hata mnaweza ita third party hata akuje. Yes, hata wachekelea, but
sasa hawa ni nini? Mtu anakasirikiana vitu kubwa. Anakasirika juu
aliweka sabuni
ama socks, amekuwa akitupa socks hapa, na nimekuwa nikimwambia every other time.
Alafu nikamwambia akanishout Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Amenishout lakini being
Sasa next time akirudia, sasa utamuita tena
Tena.
umwambie.
No, you need to
learn how to solve your
issues.
Mm.
So we do the final one.
What happens when you break up?
Before we go to that final one,
Mm.
do you post each other?
Yeah, there are some people like what you have to discuss. Are you
uh,
comfortable with me
do
posting you?
you like being posted?
Are you like out there, social media? Are you okay?
Are we posting each other?
Yeah, are we posting each other? Or if you're not on social media, should I post you? Yeah, something else you need to discuss. Yeah, in breaking up. What happens when you break up? Are we going to be friends? Yeah.
Hey, I think sasa pia hata after breakup vitu zijialign. Juu mnaweza set all those rules na bado mkishaachana na mtu, whatever the covenant you had.
Ama, what is the deal breaker? What will make us? What will make you leave me?
What might make me leave you?
Yeah, like you ukifanya these other things I can forgive, but he ukifanya, it's done.
Mimi, I think, not being honest. Sisemi the petty lies, but someone with na disrespects. Especially, let me tell you, most men do not leave. I know it's hard and embarrassing to us, but most women do not leave committed relationship because the man cheated. That is unpopular opinion, but that is what it is. We women leave because the man disrespected you or showed alionyesha kwa uso yako, ama ameifanya mara ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu.
Of course, if he cheats once, he'll cheat again.
If he cheats once, we forgive. Okay, not everybody, but
me, I can't.
Have you ever forgiven cheating?
Never.
Have you ever, like, your person cheated and they come talk you through it and you forgive?
Never.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, but I don't know. But most women, as much as we were how to forgive, most women, 80% of women forgive cheating.
If it is not an issue to you, it's okay. But for me, I know that is where I draw the line.
It is an issue for me, but what I'm saying is most women forgive cheating.
Me, I'm not most women.
That is why I said 80%. So yeah, see, you are the 20%. Unaona, let me tell you, unapatanga mtu, you've been in this marriage or relationship for like to marriage, because this is something committed. You've been with this person for 5-10 years, then they cheat. Do you up and leave? See, but most women, trust me, you forgive cheating.
Have you seen even this mama guy? See, the guy literally, of course, he cheated before he married that second wife, and then she was like, she tried to look like it was okay. 12 years later, look at her now. She's decided it's just not working. See, maybe you can try to be okay, but if you know it really bothers you, no matter how long it takes you, you're still going to see, this is not working. So she's wasted 12 years.
She was, we cannot really call it wasting. Probably they had a mutual agreement on how they were going to be in a polygamous marriage.
No, they were not to be in a polygamous marriage. She had him saying he would marry another wife, but she always thought it was a joke.
Okay. So if you're not comfortable with your husband having a second wife, then you shouldn't stay.
Exactly.
Yes, sasa si unajua also as well, you need to know that. But let me tell you for a fact, most women forgive cheating. What they do not forgive, what most women do not forgive, is the disrespect. So how you cheat and then you come rub it on my face. You cheat and then you're showing the kids you're cheating and you're not providing. You're cheating and you're not protecting. Those are some of the things that make most women leave committed. Sisemi relationship ya kawaida, hata mtu akicheat one day, just up and leave. but a committed tuseme tu marriage, in marriage most women forgive cheating.
Me, I can't imagine like what we do, and then you're out there doing with someone else, and then you want to come back, and then we do it again.
Okay, imagine
I
like
can't.
tuseme kama hii example, yeah, you have a joint account, you've been saving up for a very long time, you have assets together in your name.
Tutauza ziende 50-50, doesn't
Skiza,
matter,
like
pesa ukam
that,
na uisha.
na sikatai, but it makes it hard, especially when you have a very, unaona kwanza, especially kama mmekaa sana na mtu, the process get harder and harder and harder as you stay.
Exactly, when you find out, toka mapema, umtasort hizo
Mimi
baadaye.
I feel like you should leave, especially if it's a relationship. The moment you notice your man is cheating, watu wana cheat wanakwanga tu na tabia zao. The moment you realize this is the type of person this is, they will not change.
Exactly.
Just leave. But sasa mimi nasema, in situations where you have been married for 10-15 years, you will not up and leave.
Imagine,
there's so many things you need to consider.
Imagine itabidi tu umejipanga. There are some deal breakers, yani there are some things maybe you can forgive nini, but kuna hii yenye imefika like unasikia ai, hata kama nitaacha sijui milioni ngapi, wacha zikae.
Na unajua inafikanga hapo kwa nini? It is not the cheating, it is the disrespect that comes with the cheating.
Hey, by the time anaenda kucheat, that's already disrespect enough.
Let me tell
because
you,
hakuna siku ataamka hivi atoke hivi apatane na dem hivi acheat saa hiyo. Obviously they started somewhere, walianza wakakatiana, sijui wakafanya nini before they get to that point ati amecheat.
Let me tell you, most women in committed relationship don't up and leave because the man cheated. They up and leave because of the disrespect that comes after the cheating. Ama how they treat you. Mostly it's not even the act of cheating.
It is the act.
Yes, people, some like unajua kuna mtu, my man cheat once, that's it. Kama mimi, if I'm going out with you and you cheat, that's it. The foundation really matter. When it's first year, second year, someone cheats, up and leave. But then when you move further, every day you stay with this person, it makes it harder.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but me, I'm like, there's some people who can forgive cheating. It's not really a deal breaker for them. Me, I can forgive. Naweza kusamehe maybe umekuja late, naweza kusamehe maybe umeniongelesha vibaya, naweza kusamehe maybe umechafua nyumba, umefanya whatever.
Basi unaona hizo ni vitu solvable.
Naweza kusamehe maybe ulienda ukafanya like,
unaona hizo vitu zote unasema ni vitu mnaweza solve.
But cheating is where I draw the line.
Mimi, my major thing yenye sitasamehea, the moment you lay your hand on me, that's it.
Unaona hiyo lay your hand vile inakwanga like I lay my hand on you, alafu nikwambie pole, nini, nitarudia tena. Trust me, if nitakugonga once,
unasema mimi the moment you
na tena, and the next time will be worse and worse and worse. I believe even in cheating, I will cheat once and nikwambie pole na sitarudia tena. Next time atacheat na atajua kuficha zaidi.
And ndio maana nasema, I'm not saying you should forgive cheating. I'm just saying most people forgive cheating. They do not forgive the disrespect that comes with the cheating.
Anyway,
ni kweli, uliza, we can maybe do a survey maybe and see ni venye tu most women, like especially in their 30 to 50, most of them 35, those that have been in marriage for a very long time, some 35 to 50, 60, most of them, they will tell you like, okay, wengine their men have never cheated. So if we do a survey of the men that has cheated in those marriages between 35 to 50, you will actually realize most of them, the men who cheated, the women are still in those marriages.
Anyway, and compared to some women, I came to realize some women just decided to, they believe that no man can be faithful. They believe that all men cheat. And those ones are the ones who are okay with their men cheating most. Like I have a friend of mine who said, ah, all men cheat, hata wangu akicheat ni sawa.
Where do you think like saizi kuna very big percentage of wababa, na hawa wababa they're family men who still go back to their wives, they do not leave their wives, but
Maybe their wives don't know they're cheating. I don't know.
nakwambia women for they, you will know if your man is sleeping out, you will know, but because they are not rubbing it on your face, you try to
Okay, let's
let
agree
it
to
slide.
disagree. That is actually making me very uncomfortable.
No, but that is what it is.
Eh,
It's unpopular, it's a hard pill to swallow, but that is what it is.
me, don't think if you cheat, I'll ever see you as the same again.
See, I'm telling you, some marriage are just there because we have been married for a very long time, so we're just in. We have properties together, we have kids together. You're good with my kids. My kids love you. I'm feeling like this is going to
The
ruin my
kids will
kids.
grow up and live their own lives.
Let me tell you, 10, 15 years later, you'll have a different opinion.
No, that
You
one
will.
that one I cannot.
Let's give it time.
That one I will not, and I choose not to.
Not to have a different
Yes,
opinion about it.
yes.
Okay. So what about, okay, as we final up, I think we also need to discuss our family planning.
Family planning
Yes.
between you and your partner.
Yes.
Yeah, that is also something that is
Do you
important.
use pills? Does the man get a vasectomy?
Yeah,
Is it the woman's responsibility? Is
yeah,
it ours?
yeah.
So hard though.
It is hard, but sometimes situations make it necessary for, like, if the woman is maybe having health complications, it's up to the man to step up and make the right decision. How
But
are we going to
unajua
do
mostly
this?
unapatanga, because most women do not have complication, they delegate the duty of planning to the wife.
Hey, that one
But
is
why
between the partners.
why are men so uncomfortable with doing vasectomy? Is reversible and it does not have any body effect in a man.
And it's a faster procedure than a lady getting their tubes tied.
Exactly. Why
You
can't
don't
you
even sleep in the hospital if you have vasectomy. You just go home.
to just do it, and then when we are ready to have babies we can reverse? It's reversible. Why not do it? Just men are just selfish.
Ata pull and pray. Kama anajua kupull and pray ni sawa.
Risky. So that's all, guys, for today. Tell us in the comment section, or you can DM us. Tell us what else should you discuss before committing in a relationship. Do you have anything that you should
Yeah.
So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe, na watch hadi mwisho. Bye.
Bye.